Are studios supposed to look proper for them to get more clients? I wonder what's the answer. First, let's go to the intro. Okay, the answer might be yes and no. This differs and it varies across all boards because it depends on which studios I'm talking about. Now, for instance, let me talk about music recording studios. Music recording studios are very complex but simple and straightforward. For example, a music recording studio only requires a laptop for the DAW, which is the DAW, the digital audio workspace. It could be Fruity Loops, it could be Pro Tools, it could be Logic, whatever you prefer or whatever you have in your arsenal. So if you have that software, you can use it with obviously a mic. Some prefer USB mics, but most producers will prefer an XLR microphone. And also a pair of headsets that are very good with sound can do. I feel like that's already enough for someone who knows what they're doing. Now the difference is you can have all the equipment in the world. You can have top of the class monitors, you can have a dynamic range microphone that catches all the decibels, you can have the best pop filter, you can have a MIDI, like almost everything anyone can ask for, but still not know production. How is this possible? This is very possible, and again, this topic is more based on clients, because when clients walk into a studio and they see flashy things, they see all the MIDIs, they see all the acoustic foams, and now suddenly think that the production will be good. And this is usually a myth, because a lot of home studios will produce dope quality sound and mixing. The problem comes with mastering here, and this is for music recording studios. This also applies to a lot of photography studios. For example, you'll have maybe some would have just a cloth and maybe one strobe light and an old camera, and once a client sees that, they'll be disappointed or they'll have low hopes for the quality and the actual work. And I feel like this is wrong, because as an artist or as a videographer, photographer, a music recorder, self-made engineer, I'd like to be treated with respect according to my job. And these are merely tools to create whatever we need to create, and it doesn't matter how you use the tool as long as the tool is there. I know that quality matters in a lot of things. I also do videography, and I understand that a camera will sometimes limit you to do your very best or to give you the best product. But if you can be as creative as possible and not limit yourself because of the equipment, I feel like you can achieve what most people who have like red cameras, who have these expensive mirrorless cameras, cannot achieve. Because the importance of art is actually expression, it's feelings, it's emotion, it's a response that you can feel, So if you can create something that can be felt, I think that's the whole key point of this conversation. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this topic. Tell me your thoughts and just comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And on that note, I would like to explain what we do here at Mainland Media Group. Now, Mainland Media Group is a company that deals with videography, photography, music recording, mixing and mastering, sound engineering, digital arts, graphic designing, just media, everything you can think of media, we do that. And also content creation in terms of like YouTube, or maybe for corporate clients and stuff like that. Now, we've had these challenges whereby we were very good at our jobs, but we had environments that suck, and it was hard to keep a balance, because a client once came in and kind of advised us differently on how we should look at things and the perspective of other people. I'm not saying go and buy the best equipment that money can buy, or go take out a loan to just get equipment so that you can get clients. You can have all the best equipment in the world but still not get even one client. We are talking from experience. I think that the thing to approach, or the way to approach this situation, is actually sitting down and trying to strike a balance between the look and the actual quality, because it actually takes years and years to grow your skills and to actually give a client certain quality, or to reach a certain amount of knowledge in terms of what you can do with that equipment, because again, the equipment is merely a tool. Now, in terms of a music studio recording area, I think just simple monitors would do. They're getting cheaper and cheaper. A bunch of good headsets, an interface or a mixer, depending on what's your favorite. You don't have to buy SSLs, you don't have to buy like compressors and stuff like that. I feel like that those are too expensive and out of your budget. And even if you can use a laptop, because desktops tend to be loud, and there are special desktops that can handle the amount of processing power that's needed for the DAW. So I think if you have that certain approach, you can still impress your clients enough and give them the best quality, I guess. On that note, I just want to state that this whole thing is different when it comes to photography, especially, let me say photography and videography. Let me just say visuals. You see, with the visuals, I'm talking from experience again. You can pop up on an event, a huge event, maybe with an iPhone, maybe an iPhone 12 Pro Max, and yeah, everybody knows it's a good, decent phone, and maybe take pictures or take a video, or maybe let's say this event is a wedding. I think the people then will take you as a bit of an unprofessional person, and they won't really take you serious. Then when we flip the page and maybe you come with like these huge red cameras and whatever, and maybe your footage is overexposed, the shutter speeds are everywhere, you can't even set the tone, your frame rate is off, it's just horrible, and you don't know what you're doing. But you just came with this equipment, you came with lights, you came with the drone. I feel like they will trust you more and they can give you more money. Remember, again, this video is about clients and their perspective and how they think. So in a certain way, I feel like clients should be given a certain amount of equipment, but with a certain amount of skill to back that equipment up. Because again, I'm saying you can have the best cameras that money can buy, but if you can't use them, it's kind of useless. And I know a lot of us watch YouTube videos and think we are professionals, but going out there on the field, testing things in real life scenarios, like setting up a camera whereby there's pressure, people need to shoot, you don't have enough batteries, you don't have like lights, real life situations will force you to adapt quicker to situations, and you'll begin to evolve and become a better you. Because if you want this too much, and if you are focused and if you are passionate, you'll be able to see that it's actually a blessing in disguise, and you'll be learning more than you could ever ask for. And I feel like this information is valuable for the underdog, for people who are starting, especially upcoming artists, upcoming videographers, upcoming photographers, and people who own studios, whether it's music, whether it's for visuals, can be for video or photography. I feel like at least there should be a balance that's struck in between the question of is a studio supposed to look good for you to get more clients? And my answer is you must strike a balance. It's both yes and no, and striking a balance is the only best answer I can give. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified whenever we release more videos like this one. See you in the next video.